Thank you. Jim?
Yes, absolutely, yes. So the part that fascinates me about all of this, and Jeff and Steve both said exactly the same things, is this, where you call it a morphogenic body, these bodies that we're playing with, we've referred to it as light body. In all of our work, we've referred to the light body, but we've been playing at that definition for 10, 12 years or so, moving through this. But one of the pieces that is happening that I'm watching is it's the reconnection of the bodies. There are numbers of bodies, a mental and emotional body. They never were meant to be two bodies. They were meant to be one body. And so you have a thought and you combine an emotion with it into an action rather than a thought and a reaction into I'm angry and then the emotion comes about. So what I'm watching happen is this transformation that is occurring in such a way that we all are waking up. We're becoming much more awake. And in that process, moving into this fifth dimensional space, I try to define it simply as well-being. Certain, capable, happy, respect, dignity, integrity. If you vibrate in those fields, you are in an alignment that simply allows that feeling and thought to begin to come back together as one, where you choose an action rather than staying in a reactionary third dimensional state. That's all beginning to happen all across the planet. However, that's really threatening to an awful lot of people because the status quo is being shaken up in the process. I say often, you can't take your baggage with you on this journey. And so all the baggage, remarkably, wonderfully, is coming to the surface. I mean, we spent lots of years stuffing it away in the backpack and hiding from it and hoping nobody ever saw it. But it's all coming up. And right now, when you look at the world, you see that disruption of people having to deal with their status quo being disrupted, whether it's a place like Syria where there's a massive war going on in that level, or whether it's someplace in your nature of which you deal with your neighborhood. Everybody is in this process. So this shift is happening, and you're beginning to see these stratas of consciousness starting to evolve. A person in 3D walking on the street outside, it knows something's going on, but they're not changing a lot. Whereas all of you are starting to basically recognize something's changing at a higher level, and you're starting to function within words like certain, integrity, respect, dignity. Do you fall out of it? Absolutely. But are you able to go back to it? And that ability just to go back is that level of this shift that's coming about. But what Jeff said about AI, we'll talk about a lot today, because your whole perception is changing and changing extremely fast. The DNA is changing extremely fast right now in this reality.
Thank you very much.